Hello and welcome back to another video here at Breakout Trading. Today is September 15th, 2020. And yeah, what another interesting day in the market. Not too much going on. Another little indecision candle closing above yesterday, gapping above it, and then just kind of a little choppy for the whole day. We could see how important right now this 342 level is. We hit it like 4 or 5 times today, really trying to get through it. And as you can see, that is where it also reacted as a strong resistance about 4 or 5 days ago. So if we look at that on the daily chart, right here, we can tell that this is going to be a very obvious point that we want to get across if we're bullish. A gap or an open above here at all, and I will be buying all the calls and trying to ride it up, because this would be a nice double bottom. But do I think that's going to happen? I don't know. We could just come back down, test this again, chop around here. There's really no telling, but what I do know is when we do open above here, expect to be trapping these bears and going higher, and vice versa. If we open below here, then we're gonna be trapping some bulls. Not as many, because a lot of people are a lot of these candles are red, so a lot more people are shorting right now. But yeah, look for a break of either of those positions, either 333 or 342. So let's get into some more. Let's look at Disney. Disney is really coiling to the downside right now. We're smushed up against the 20 EMA. And look at how much resistance we have up here at the 136, 137 range. It has tried to break through there and just gotten rejected time and time again. And right now it's at a pretty crucial spot. If we break below here tomorrow, expect a lot of selling to come in, and we could be riding it down to 127 or further. But we will see how much of a support this EMA is, because if we do end up gapping up tomorrow, that'll be very strong because we'll be trapping a lot of bears. So keep an eye out on that. But if we do open below there, it could get pretty ugly. We could be coming back down, even filling this gap, or bouncing off of here would be the more likely scenario, 127. So yeah, keep an eye out on Disney. And then when we do break, when we close above these wicks, that's when we'll be heading back up to all-time highs in the future. All right, up next we got, of course, Tesla. Duh. I mean, what a machine. 6 days ago, it reached 308 after hours and just slingshotted ever since. Pumping battery day up next Tuesday, so this thing is riding the momentum of that, riding something as usual. We had a little selling end of day today at 461, but more buyers came in. So I mean, really with this one, buy any dip you can, and that's what I'm doing right now. If I could get a dip to 420 somehow, some way, I'm gonna be picking up a few shares just to ride out. I mean, the momentum's crazy. We definitely could be breaking the all-time highs again. I mean, this is just a pure momentum stock, and when momentum is on its side, there's no telling how high it can go. Next we got Roku. Roku had an interesting day, pretty strong, and closing right at 168.80, which is a strong resistance, and we've got over it 2 times. Once here and then once here. Both times quickly came back. So tomorrow should be a fun day. If we do gap above it, that would be awesome. It definitely has room to run back up to 185, no doubt. Or we're just going to keep chopping around here. We shall see, but very important close on Roku nonetheless. Next we got Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat, the pressure is building on this one. Closing above the EMAs and the 10s back on top a few days ago, and it's just really trying to break. Today was its highest close after getting above those EMAs, right at a pretty significant level. If we can open above this tomorrow, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't run back up to 166. Or of course it could be a trick and we just get rejected. But I mean, this is just pressure cooking right here. The EMAs are perfectly curving. This looks good to me, so let's hope Beyond to go higher. Next we got DraftKings DKNG. After a massive day yesterday, we had a little indecision candle today, but I mean, that is perfectly fine. If you can get a dip to 44.60, 44.30, scoop that up, because I expect this to just go higher. I mean, yeah, beautiful right there. Just absolutely beautiful chart. Don't know why I'm not in this right now. I'm gonna get in definitely if we get a dip. If not, get in above that indecision candle. So if we look at it on the 5-minute, let's get in above here. Get in above all this trap. 49.90, be a buyer. Ride this thing. Or 44.80. Okay. And last but not least, Shake Shack. Just an absolute monster recently. I mean, good lord. Continuing its tear up to $77. Hasn't really blinked except for this little bull flag right here, and then just the tear is continuing. I hope this just keeps ripping. If we get to $77 in the next few days, I might try and short it. Right there, just like an absolute savage. Who knows? With my risk unit, of course, because I mean, this thing is just tearing. 51.5% in the last 43 days on Shake Shack. And if it does get to there, let's say around here in the next 55 days, it'd be 61% move in 2 months. So I mean, it's definitely going to see some resistance up there. So it'd be a quick short, maybe a day trade kind of deal. But yeah, if we retest before then, I'll try and scoop up some shares around 63. But Shake Shack is very, very strong right now. So be a buyer. All right. And that is your review today. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, leave a comment down below what stocks you would like us to review. We will put them in here, no doubt, and we will answer any questions you may have. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.